What the heck is going on with Mark Andrews for another week in a row?
I'm done trying to analyze it. I'm done. It's like, I'm done.
I think Field nailed the analysis on Twitter, honestly. If we could pull that tweet up.
We have that tweet available?
It was
did you
one of
guys
your
see
best.
this? So Mark Andrews does get a target last night, and he was wide open, and it was like 15 yards down the field. And he might have turned that into like maybe a 20-yard completion, which with 3 fantasy points, that would have made Mark Andrews tight end 7 for the week.
Oh, God.
Not literally, but close to it. And instead, he just dropped it. And honestly, I think
He was in shock.
He's rough.
Got a real ball head in his way.
That is exactly
like,
what I
how
was
could you
saying.
blame him?
Exactly. I was like, yeah. And in Mark Andrews' defense, he literally hasn't seen a pass before.
hasn't.
So it was his first time in an NFL game. Guys, it's a problem. It's the
So
most
weird.
There are things that happen, and this game that we play is absolutely 100% a game of chance in so many ways. There are so many unpredictable things that take place. There are players that come out of nowhere that catch passes. There are players that come out of nowhere that have duds, like Josh Allen in this game for the Bills, his second in 4 games, by the way. And then there are players that just you can't explain them. You can't explain to me how Mark Andrews has gone back-to-back games with 2 targets for 0 catches and 0 yards. The Ravens have told us several times over, this is not about Mark Andrews being in like a lack of playing shape because of being in a car accident in August. There's no explanation for this. And right now we're at the point where, and I get it, we keep telling you, yes, it's hard to bench Mark Andrews because who are you going to start in front of him? I would start anybody.
Pretty much
I
anyone.
would start the Browns' 3rd-string tight end, who I can't even remember his name, who caught a 1-yard touchdown pass and then hit the Heisman pose yesterday. That was awesome. I would start that guy over Mark Andrews because he at least gets the football in his hands and then his feet on the ground and gets a yard. And over the past 2 games, Mark Andrews has 0 of those. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm not starting him this week. Here's my bold take. I'm not starting him.
Not starting him, but Liz, are you able to drop him, or are you still holding on to him because his name is Mark freaking Andrews and we know what he can do?
It doesn't matter what he can or cannot do because Todd Monken is not using him. And as Field just said, he dropped like his only target. So I don't know if he can do it anymore. I don't want to speculate. And I feel like at this point, I'm tired of taking L's. So yes, you have to drop him. And you know what? If you drop him and somebody scoops him up and in week 7, I don't know when they have a bye, he goes off.
Probably on the bye.
Right.
On the bye, he'll go off somehow.
Then whatever. In the meantime, you're going to stream at the position because it's just.
Their bye is in week 14, and if you're waiting for
Oh,
that,
brutal.
you're out of the
Thank you.
playoffs.
That's
so.
brutal.